Hello, my dear students and professionals. I keep on interacting with you quite often on various topics. As we have been time and again saying that from 21st September onwards, that is from yesterday onwards, we are now operational and we have been allowed to open the institute for in-campus training courses also, in addition to the online courses as per the latest government guidelines. We are the institute in Tri-City which is in a position to maintain social distancing and all other standard operating procedure compliances of Ministry of Health and Ministry of Home Affairs. Today I am trying to interact with you on certain aspects which are just very important for us, but we tend to ignore them. हम हमारे आसपास वो सारी बातें होती रहती हैं, पर हम उसमें वी डोंट ट्राई टू गो डीप इनटू इट एंड फाइंड आउट व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इट इज़. सो मैं थोड़ा सा फूड फॉर थॉट आपको दूंगा ताकि आप लोग इन आइटम्स के इन इम्पॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स के बारे में which are contemporary, which are being discussed nowadays, you should be in a position to know a few things about them, and then it will be easier for you to go in for more details. For example, all of you might have been hearing nowadays on the technology front that our country is going in for 5G rollout and 5G trials and commercial deployment and spectrum auction and all. So what is 5G? So far as 5G is concerned, it is a G stands for generation and 5 stands for fifth. So it is a fifth generation telecom network technology, which is for a layman superior technology and more spectral efficient technology as compared to 4G, and is 10 times faster than 4G so far as its download speeds are concerned, so far as its upload throughputs are concerned. Apart from that, 5G is a technology which is not limiting itself towards internet for human beings. This is a technology which will bring internet for things as well. So lot of machines, lot of things, lot of daily need items are going to also utilize the internet apart from the human being. So far as 5G is concerned, this is a very brief about 5G. I would suggest all those who are interested to know more should go deep into it and then find out the other nuances and other technology aspects. Now the another point I want to share with you is that, let's say there is a question, which media can carry unlimited data and information? Most of you, all of you probably know that it is the fiber. Optical fiber is the medium which is capable of carrying unlimited information, data and information from place A to place B, provided it is supported by the transmission equipments which are generating the information and the data, packaging it, modulating it, generating it, and then sending it at the speed of light. So it is the speed of light at which the optical fiber can carry the information and unlimited information. This is the only media which can carry the unlimited information from place A to place B and at the speed of light. The another thing is that who invented optical fiber technology? Now it is very important. Some of you might have thought of it, some of you must be knowing, and some may not be knowing. It is Mr. Narendra Singh Kapani, a Punjab born American studied physicist who invented optical fiber as a technology in the year 1956. He is known as the father of fiber optics in the world. So, Mr. Narendra Singh Kapani is the one who invented optical fibers and who revolutionized the telecom and the IT industry to the extent that unlimited information can be carried from one place to another place. Now, another important things which might be coming to your mind is internet cloud. Now, everybody says this is on cloud, that is on cloud, internet cloud. Now, what is this internet cloud? Let me tell you, it is not per se, it is not at all a cloud. Internet cloud, information on cloud, it is not at all on cloud. No cloud. It is a world wide web which is a web of network elements consisting of switches, routers, servers, storage and transmission equipment put together. This entire web is commonly known as cloud, whereas it has nothing to do with cloud. It does not look like cloud, it does not behave like cloud. So, internet cloud is nothing but a worldwide web consisting of all the elements which I told you. Now, another information is that people think that information from here, let us say we send a message or a WhatsApp message to someone in US, far away in US, it immediately gets delivered there and we get the acknowledgement. Now, how does it go? It does not go through any of the clouds. It literally goes through terrestrial, through the undersea optical fiber cables from country A to country B, and within the country, after every 80 to 120 kilometer, every signal, every information is regenerated, clock correction is done, it is reshaped and then it is retransmitted. So, virtually an information from, let us say here in India to Singapore or to US goes through optical fiber media, and from one country to another country it goes through under sea, under ocean cables, or that is optical fiber cables. Another important thing which probably comes to your mind is कि इंडिया में मोबाइल इंटरनेट के यूज़र्स कितने हैं. तो आज की डेट में इंडिया में मोबाइल इंटरनेट के यूज़र अराउंड 600 मिलियन, दैट इज़ 60 करोर्स हैं, एंड दे आर इंक्रीजिंग बाय ईच पासिंग डे. और एक और इन्फॉर्मेशन आप लोग कई बार इग्नोर कर देते होंगे. On an average, every user, every mobile smartphone user is using at around 7 to 8 mobile apps average, and this will increase to around 20 to 25 apps in times to come. So, average number of apps which are being used by every user is around 7 to 8, and it will over a period of time increase further. एक और इन्फॉर्मेशन मैं आपसे शेयर करना चाह रहा हूँ, आप उसको थोड़ा वैलिडेट कर लीजिए. आई एम नॉट वेरी श्योर अबाउट इट, बट इन इंडिया देयर आर 2,50,000 ग्राम पंचायत्स एंड 6,20,000 around villages. Why this is important is that under the BBNL, Bharat Broadband Optical Fiber Network, Government of India has already planned to connect all gram panchayats through optical fiber links, and then each gram panchayat will be further connecting the parented villages. So, over a period of time 2,50,000 gram panchayats and 6,20,000 villages. I am very sure about 6,20,000 villages, but so far as gram panchayats are concerned, I would request you to kindly validate this. एक और इन्फॉर्मेशन आपको कभी लगता होगा कि ये ऐसा क्यों होता है. हैव यू एवर नोटिस्ड that all D2H dish antennas are looking towards one particular direction? They are always installed and oriented at an angle of 282 degrees if you calculate it anti-clockwise. Then if you calculate anti-clockwise, then all the D2H satellite dish antenna in India are looking towards 280, are oriented toward 282 degrees, and since our geostationary satellites are located at this particular location, therefore every dish antenna, every satellite dish antenna, if you find, it is oriented, it is looking toward 282 degrees so far as angle is concerned, and if it is calculated on anti-clockwise basis. अब सैटेलाइट की बात आई तो एक और बात कर लेते हैं कि ये हमारे जो सैटेलाइट्स हैं, लॉट मैनी सैटेलाइट्स, एवरी कंट्री इज लॉन्चिंग लॉट मैनी सैटेलाइट. वेयर डू दे सैटेलाइट गो once their life is over? After all, it is a machine, it has limited fuel, it has limited capacity. So जितने ये सारे के सारे सैटेलाइट हैं, all those satellites which are nearer to the orbital distance of the earth, they, once they are left with a limited fuel, then they are allowed to come down, spiral downwards, and with the friction of the air they are allowed to get burnt and burst even before falling down. But whereas there are bigger satellites, and those satellites they are maneuvered in such a manner that their remains are kind of brought to a place which is known as a satellite cemetery or satellite graveyard, which is far away in Pacific Ocean, far away from human or any habitat. And also there is something known as a satellite graveyard kind of a orbit, where these satellites are till the end of their life, they keep on rotating and then they remain there. They do not fall down like any object falling down on anybody. So satellites have got their own limitation and they do not fall down. अब टेक्नोलॉजी की बातें बहुत होगी, चलो एक नॉन टेक्नोलॉजी थोड़ी ऐसी बात भी कर लेते हैं. वेयर इज़ हाइड पार्क सिचुएटेड? Hyde Park is located in England, in London, and is famous for one thing, that anybody can say anything against anybody in that particular Hyde Park, and no legal action can be taken against him or her. The Hyde Park, located in England, is famous for freedom of speech, to the extent that no legal action can be taken against anybody who speaks anything in Hyde Park. और क्या बताएं? और एक और छोटी सी चीज़ बताते हैं. एक टर्म होती है टी टोटलर. नाउ ये टर्म क्या है? व्हाट इज़ द मीनिंग ऑफ टी टोटलर? टी टोटलर उसको यूज़ किया जाता है, द वन हु डज नॉट ड्रिंक मतलब नॉट ड्रिंकिंग वाटर, who doesn't drink hard drinks. So उसको the one who does not drink hard drinks is called as a teetotaler. अच्छा, एक लास्ट और इन्फॉर्मेशन, छोटी सी इन्फॉर्मेशन है, मैं आपको ये फूड फॉर थॉट है, आप इसको फर्दर डेलिब्रेट करना, स्टडी करना, जो आपके इंटरेस्ट में आपको लगता है आपको इसको कहना कर लें. अब एक और इन्फॉर्मेशन है, फॉर एग्जांपल किसी को लगता होगा कि रूम इज़ वेरी हॉट, सो हम ऐसा करते हैं, हम फ्रिज का डोर ओपन कर देते हैं. तो फ्रिज का डोर ओपन कर देंगे तो क्या रूम कोल्ड होगा कि रूम हॉट होगा? रूम विल बी हॉटर. room will not get cold if you open the refrigerator door, it will become hotter. अब आप इसको स्टडी करना, ये क्यों ऐसा होगा, क्यों ऐसा होता है, ये मैं आपको फूड फॉर थॉट दे रहा हूँ. एक और लास्ट, जब हम मैच स्टिक को बर्न करते हैं तो उससे जो लाइट निकलती है, अगर आपने लेट अस से यू वांट टू इग्नाइट और बर्न अगरबत्ती और व्हाटएवर आउट ऑफ दैट, तो आप उसको अगरबत्ती को अगर लाइट के सेंटर में डाल दोगे तो दैट center of that matchbox light does not contain the maximum heat. The maximum heat is at a place which is invisible. तो अगर आपने मैच स्टिक को जलाया है, उससे जो लाइट बर्न निकल रही है उसके इमीडिएटली ऊपर जो प्लेस इमीडिएटली ऊपर है विच इज़ इनविजिबल, वहाँ पे अगर आप अगरबत्ती रखेंगे, किसी और चीज़ को रखेंगे, वो जल्दी उसको दैट विल कैच फायर फास्टर than putting something inside the light itself. ठीक है. सो ये सारी ये छोटी मोटी चीज़ें ये हैं, बड़ी नॉर्मल कॉमन सेंस की चीज़ें हैं जो हमारे आसपास होती रहती हैं, बट हम सम टाइम इनको इग्नोर कर देते हैं, या कई बार हम इनको वी ट्रीट देम, वी डू नॉट ट्राई टू गो डीप इनटू देम, वी डू नॉट फील at times to go deep into them and find out what is the reason. So these are food for thought, and I would request all those who are listening to this video that they must go deep into each and every of these topics of their interest, and then find out and note down even for a general awareness and general knowledge itself. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.